It's officially time. Hi everyone. Welcome to Movement Break. My name is Amber Langford. I'll be running you through today's movement session. For today's movement break, we're going to be doing all standing exercises. All we need is some room to move, about an arm span worth of room in all directions. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin with our legs about hip width apart. We're going to start with some overhead reaches. So we're going to start with our hands at our side, reach those arms out to the side, all the way up to the ceiling. Once we reach up to the ceiling, I want you to lace your fingers together, flip those palms so they're facing up, reaching tall, lengthening through your spine. Go ahead and then release and lower those arms back down. We're going to do 5 today, reaching out to the side, up to the ceiling, fingers laced together. Flip those palms up, getting a little bit of a stretch into those forearms. Release and lower. Making sure we're taking nice deep breaths throughout all of our movements today. Very good. Let's do 2 more. And last one here. From here, we're going to widen our stance. I want those feet facing forward. Legs are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to take that right arm. We're going to reach up to the ceiling and over to the left, allowing those hips to reach over towards the right. Standing tall and repeat on the other side. Reaching up and over with that left arm, working on that nice side body stretch. We're trying to make a C shape with our body, getting as much length as you can. Pausing for just 1 second at the end of your range of motion. Let's do 1 more to each side here. Very good. Go ahead and bring those legs in. We're going to go into our marches next. For our marches, we're going to start first by just bringing one knee up, keeping that leg bent. We're trying to bring that knee up as close to your chest as you can. You can feel free to have those arms in front, reaching that knee up to your hands. You can also feel free just to tap in front, tapping that toe in front of you. Goal is to get those knees up as high as you can. Alternating side to side. Let's do 1 more each side here. And then we're going to start adding a little bit of turnout. So we're going to try to lift that knee and bring that ankle up. So we're turning our hip up and out. Lifting that heel up, knee goes out wide. You can feel free, same thing, tapping in front, allowing that knee to drift out. Opening those hips, working our hip rotators a little bit here today. Feel free at any time. You can grab onto a support structure. A support structure can include a wall, the back of a chair, or a desk. Basically anything that is a nice, stable surface. Let's do 1 more, each side here. Relaxing out of that, we're going to go into our airplane next. For our airplane, this is another movement that we may need that support structure. So feel free to move to your wall, chair, or desk for this one. If we're not using that support structure, we're going to have our arms out to the side. We're going to start with 1 leg back behind us. From here, we're going to bend at the waist, lowering that chest down towards the ground, and up. Lifting that back leg just slightly off the ground. Keeping that stance leg nice and straight with just a soft knee bend. If this is just a little bit too much balance, you can keep both legs on the ground and bend at the waist. Back stays nice and flat, taking that movement nice and slow, allowing a nice stretch down the back of our thighs here. Let's do 2 more on this side. And switching sides, arms come back up, other leg in front, bending at the waist, tilting that chest down towards the ground. Back stays nice and flat. Let's do 1 more here. And relaxing out of that, lowering those arms down. We're gonna go into a wide stance once again. The legs should be a little bit wider than shoulder width. Feet are facing forward. We're gonna do some stationary side lunges, working on stretching those inner thighs. We're gonna start by shifting our weight over to the right side, bending that right knee, keeping that left leg nice and straight. You should feel a good stretch in that inner thigh, allowing that chest to lean forward slightly. We're just gonna pause for 1 second at the bottom, standing up tall, and then switching over to the other side. Alternating from right to left. Trying to get deeper into that stretch with each repetition. You can feel free to brace your hands on that bent leg, or you can hold on to that nice support structure for a little bit of added support and balance here. Let's do 1 more in each direction. Standing up nice and tall once again. You can feel free to bring those legs in, so they're about hip width apart. Hands are gonna be back behind our head, lacing those fingers together. We're going to bring those elbows back, squeezing those shoulder blades together, lifting that chest up, and relax. Inhale, pull, elbows go back, shoulder blades squeeze. Relax, allowing those shoulder blades to part. We're just pausing for 1 second at that end range of motion before we relax. Let's do 1 more. Keeping those arms up behind our head, we're going to add some rotation. So we're going to take that right arm and we're going to rotate through our spine, pulling that right elbow back, looking over that right shoulder, getting as much rotation as you can. We're going to pause here for just 1 second. And exhale, return to center. Switching sides, pulling that left elbow back now, looking over that left shoulder. And exhale, return back to center once again. Let's repeat. We're going to do 5 to each side. Very good. One more to each side here. And relaxing out of that, releasing those fingers, lowering those hands back down to our sides. We're going to end with just 1 quick neck roll in each direction. So we're going to take our head, pulling that right ear to right shoulder, Rolling that chin to our chest, over to the left, up to the ceiling, all the way back to that right side, and then switch direction, rolling that head back, over to the left, chin to chest, ending on that right side, and then slowly lifting that head back up to your neutral position. Roll those shoulders out, and that is all of the movements I have for you all today. Thank you so much for joining our movement break. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you next time.